the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Ready?
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
I ran this nigga first now.
They run with a fourth-year man. This is Damian Harris. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Harris going to get it again on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he
That's how I'm going to do you.
Yardage here. A 3-yard loss.
That's how I'm going to do you. You try to do me like something? Try to run a fucking 78,000 yards on me? 1,000 yard to run on me?
In the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Ooh.
It's a 42-yard
I thought that was going to like
just a yard on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
I thought they were going to do something else with that shit.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that,
for the
you
mother, I need
chunks
to.
of yardage after the catch. Now you put the position every series. They have to work hard to get that 1st down. And you take a start on that when you do that.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. They'll try the left side with Taylor.
It doesn't matter, because that's JT.
Take this one in.
Because that's JT.
Touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Swagger walk.
He told us,
absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Seahawks. Terry McLaurin hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 1st down, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he'll be taken down as that will take
it's all good, boy.
the end of the 1st quarter of play.
We'll get that again.
7-7, our score after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take this down to the 33. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the 1st round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this,
the snowman,
things start to get
oh so cold.
So
you do what you want.
The 18.
We're in the zone.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
We're in the zone, Kittle. You're in the zone, Kittle.
George Kittle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus.
Got a nigga named George Kittle. Put him in the dog kennel.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. The Seahawks in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos able to tag on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. They're in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Taylor. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Yards on the punt there, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. And this one is incomplete.
You know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Herbert on first down now. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Damian Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A give for Taylor running right side. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And some room to work. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get
this time for our turnover now.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
I'm on the turnover. I was just a takeaway. I turn the ball over. I did that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time.
Well, throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more?
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jonathan Taylor. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cardinals have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty.
I should charge that fast as fuck.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is going to lose yardage
Yeah,
here.
back to your fat ass boy.
There, and it's 2nd and 11. Making now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. Just a lot going on there in the middle of the field.
Sure.
And this one winds up a turnover.
Crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
5 Bennicus.
Purdy now to throw. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Go get those Bennicus.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 108 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running left, Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They go play action here. Purdy on the move to his left. And that is is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy buying time to his left. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals add on to their lead. And it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Playmaker, playmate.
McManus'
Kittle up top.
is good.
Tossed it to him.
The lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here
had
at
it
the
on our
25.
Thank you guys for being able to come out here and, you know.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that caught. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety off.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A big effort to take it all the way back for six. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
The return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And some space here. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy.
Great fucking blocking.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 180 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. To the right side, this is Taylor. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. What a play there by Fletcher.
Finally got the flame out, huh?
Get in and knock him down behind the line. 2nd down and goal. Purdy. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't
big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they're going to get this down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns and trying to up their calls. But in this case, he does get a little closer at least. If they make a field goal, it turns out to be the better call here.
So here now is Brandon McManus in a big spot. This to perhaps salt this one away.
First two like a motherfucker, though.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other side
I
of that
tried to
miss
get
because
low.
now,
I ain't gonna hold
as
it.
you pointed out, a very
I see
difficult
some guys
road.
die.
Down
That's
2
what they-
scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. Herbert. Finding Pittman, and he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
12 man,
23 yards, the final tally. Herbert to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It
Herbert
stops the
back
clock
foot.
and lets
Die.
your offense catch its breath and lets us
You
exhale.
couldn't get to it,
Now I
McAfee.
expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
That shit tight as fuck. Shit.
Herbert. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Damn, damn.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things going to be more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick.
I love him.
Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field
Like
goal.
last time,
And that's the
man.
beauty of this. They don't have to get 6.
Yeah, like last time. Remember this
ties
shit?
the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing, Herbert. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Cards are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles.